At Splunk, our mission is to make machine data accessible, usable and valuable to everyone. Our last release, Splunk 4.2, improved on the groundbreaking 4.0 and 4.1 releases. Collect data from tens of thousands of sources, search, analyze and alert on your data in real time, create custom dashboards for different users and roles, all while scaling to big data proportions on commodity hardware. With Splunk 4.3, we've taken this amazing foundation and made it easier and more usable for IT and business users, faster and more scalable on the same footprint, and easier to administer for complex enterprise deployments. Let's take a look at some of the new 4.3 features. Data Preview makes it easy to test new sources of data and preview how Splunk will handle them, saving Splunk administration time. It lets you see what you're getting before you commit to an indexing strategy. Let's add some data. As the Set Source Type dialog comes up, note that in the background you are seeing the events, in this case some structured data from Twitter, smashed together as one giant event. Let's apply our Twitter source type. Now you can see the application of our source type has previewed for us the events and how Splunk would index them. If we wanted to adjust events, such as where the timestamp lives or how events are getting broken up, we can go ahead and adjust timestamp and event break settings. This looks good, so let's get on to indexing. Now all I have to do is to tell Splunk to start monitoring the new data source with the source type we have just created or adjusted. We've previewed and indexed our data. Now let's start searching. This is our Twitter source type. Let's have a look. Also new in Splunk 4.3, we've added support for easier handling of structured data such as XML and in this case JSON. Note how certain parts of events are expandable and collapsible, and also how we have automatically extracted fields from the events. So in this event, for example, we see entities, hashtags. Here's the actual hashtag within the event. We're also pulling out a number of these fields here on the left. The spath command allows us to more easily deal with structured data formats. So I clicked on the hashtag and it added the spath command here to my search. Let's say that I want to look at this a little bit differently. So let's say spath, we'll give the path here, and then we'll want the output and field name to be just hashtag. Now, when I go ahead and execute this, over here on the left, you'll see the field called hashtag. We've renamed our hashtag hierarchy field simply hashtag to make it easier to work with. We've also made improvements to alerting actions as well. As part of Splunking the tweet stream, we want to monitor and alert for particular hashtags, say for tweets whose hashtag includes the word Splunk. So we'll say search hashtag equals Splunk. Let's go ahead and create some alerts. We'll call this our Splunk alert. We want to monitor in a real-time rolling window of 1 minute. And if the number of results is greater than 5, we know things are heating up. In that event, we'll send an email. We're actually going to execute the actions per result, so in this case, we're going to send an email for each result. Instead of receiving one alert every time our tweet count with Splunk hashtag exceeds 5, we would like a separate email with the resulting tweets so we can peruse their content. This is per result alerting. You can also suppress fields here if you want to. Perhaps we want to only see tweets from one user. Let's put our hashtag results on a dashboard. So I've got my hashtags and I've piped it through top hashtag. Let's create a dashboard panel. We'll call this our hashtag search. We'll give it a new dashboard name called Twitter. And I'd like to see the results as a table. Let's check on our dashboard. Splunk 4.3 makes editing dashboards easier, thereby allowing Splunk users to change certain dashboard details and makes dashboards more self-service. In our current dashboard, we are viewing our top Twitter hashtags as a table. Perhaps we would like to visualize the same data as a pie chart. We simply turn on editing, edit visualization, and pie chart. Another method for increasing information density in tables and enhancing data visualization is to add inline charts to specific cells. We call these spark lines. Spark lines can be added to results in Splunk using the chart and stats command. Let's add a new panel. We'll call it our spark line search, powered by this search, and there we go. In this context, the spark line represents the count of that particular hashtag over the time span of our search. We can go ahead and interact with it as well. Rounding out our new features in Splunk 4.3 is real-time backfill. When running a real-time search in Splunk, you can now specify that Splunk backfill the initial window with historical data. This gives you the context during your investigations and displays real-time and historical data simultaneously on your timeline chart. So let's move this up here. Let's add a new panel. We'll call this our real-time backfill. This could be the count of events we're capturing from Twitter. We're viewing this as a table. Let's check it out and change this to a column. The results we are viewing represent a rolling 1-minute window, with the last 1 minute of historical results retrieved from disk and new real-time results continuously updating. So these are historical events that we've retrieved from the Splunk index, and we're also watching new events coming in real time. These are just some of the new administration and ease of use features in Splunk 4.3. Splunk 4.3 is available now. Find out more or download your free copy today from Splunk.com.